Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So we're in week 5, stepping into our church revitalization class, and a little bit of the shift of gears. And I think we're all going to be welcoming that. I do want to share with you that the assignments will be a little bit different, and I think you're going to like it. I want to mix things up so that we're not stuck into a routine of things of how we do things and how we process our classes. I am a guy that's all about systems, and it's a system that I think that has helped us with this degree program. But I do want to mix it up a little bit this week. So let me pull open your assignments and share it with you. As always, I'm labeling in week 5. Week 5, you only have 3. But I want to point out in the reading something very important, and that is you're going to be on your own pace as far as the reading goes for the book, Anatomy of a Revived Church. And at the end of this, you're going to write a 500-word book review, and I'll give you the formula or the format of how to do that review in the weeks to come. It'll be very simple. The reason I'm doing that is because I've also found that Dr. Rayner is lecturing on this very topic. And so you're going to be watching this video right now, and you should have already gone through your assignments to see this. And you're going to be watching The Anatomy of a Revived Church Part 1 with him lecturing and talking about it. And so I just felt that to switch things up, I have put in the resource section a not a study guide, but a video lecture note system. And there's multiple parts of this video that he talks about, and you can see it in the YouTube that it's marked at certain places that are giving you what he's going to be talking about during that time. And then you're going to write a summary of that or giving some bullet points of notes for that. And so the book can be on your time, and all you have to do is write a book review. And I know what most of you are going to do is listen to the lectures and skim through the book. That's okay. I just want you to catch what's involved with this book. Dr. Rayner wrote a book in 2014 of an autopsy of a dead church, and he begins to investigate a dead church and dead churches and see what went wrong. This is the anatomy. The book that we're going through is the anatomy of a revived church, a church that has been revived, and I think it's going to be helpful for us. So in the last 4 weeks of this class, 2 of those are going to be focused on this topic. The last 2, I'm going to be talking about the nuts and bolts. And a lot of it's going to go back to teaching that we've already learned, things that we've already discussed when it comes to planting a healthy church, because those are principles that we can't deny. We're trying to get to the heart of the issue of why things have declined and why a church needs to be revitalized. And so we started with the leader and then the team. And now we're going to be investigating the anatomy, the things that have helped the church be revived. And then we're going to get back to the basics, the nuts and bolts of establishing solid systems. I'm going to be talking about that, as well as creating lines of leadership development, things that we've already discussed in the past. And I think it's going to be helpful for you to create a plan to revitalize a church. Okay. And I think it's also important that we revisit those 8 steps that were given to us through HGM and Dr. Trey Jones on how they're coaching their people through the revitalization process. So I hope that's clear. I hope this has been helpful. The job is that we equip you with tools to learn from and get to the heart and to the principle of things. And you will modify and create systems as you see fit to your system, your culture, and the situation of the churches that you're working with. So I hope you're finding this encouraging and that it's helping you. One thing I do want to remind you about, and you'll notice that there is no discussion question this week for WhatsApp. So the one thing I want to remind you about is that on Thursday, we have our DBA. That's why there's no discussion question. And on Thursday, the 2nd of October, we have our first DBA for this class. And we're going to be having a group DBA. And as normal, if you cannot be there, this will not be recorded. I've already been asked. It's not going to be recorded because it's a DBA, discussion-based assessment. We record the cohort meetings. But if you can't make this one, it's your responsibility to contact me to have that phone call where we have a little bit of a dialogue on the content and to maybe answer any questions and for me to ask you questions. So I hope that helps. Very short video tonight. Hope you guys are doing well. Big shout out to Connor. His birthday is today, the 30th of September. Big shout out to Samuel as they have launched the Arise Network in Scotland. And I just want to say that all of my friends are doing amazing. Harold was also a big part of that as a regional director in our movement. So grateful for you guys, grateful to be on this journey together. And I hope you have a great night. Bye bye.